Hello, my friends, and welcome. Today, well, we've got a fake iPhone.
So I found your credit card, and I've been going to town on some Wish products.
Is that the X20 Pro?
Oh, this is actually really strong tape.
So this is the 6.5-inch iOS duplicate smartphone, which according to the listing looks exactly like an iPhone 11 Pro.
Wasn't it not even duplicate? It was like duplicate, or like it was spelled wrong.
Duplicate?
Yeah, it was just massive typo.
Well, there's literally nothing on the front. It's got this yellow tape, but we do have on the back, it's a Super AMOLED HD screen, a high digital camera, face recognition, and it's 8-core.
I was really hoping that they would have found a way to fake iOS.
Oh, well,
but
we'll see. It maybe is a fake. It's like an iOS skin for 160 bucks. Oh, who am I kidding? There's no way this thing is gonna be.
This is gonna be hot garbage. If you're gonna duplicate an iPhone, you gotta duplicate the experience, which they have not done. So we open this.
Oh, actually, that looks.
Oh,
it's lightning.
This comes with a lightning adapter.
Oh, wait a minute. Wait a minute.
Ear pods. Not AirPods, ear pods. It wouldn't be a Chinese knockoff if it didn't come with a clear screen protector. This is disgusting. It's just, this is like crusty. I don't know what I just touched, but I'm gonna go burn my hand.
So these do look just like Lightning AirPods. And in fact, or earpods. They've got the Lightning connector on it.
Yeah.
Which is very surprising to me if they actually have a functioning Lightning port on this phone. Oh, that looks like an iPhone.
This looks like an iPhone.
Whoa!
Yo! No Apple logo.
But dude, that's
close. It's a pretty good replicate, but like there's clearly subtle differences. For one, this has some heft to it, which is good for a fake.
We've got the notch.
That's a lightning port in the bottom of it. These are really close as far as like the details go. I mean, it's a little bit smaller, like ever so slightly. It's ever so slightly smaller.
That's not a huge difference.
I mean, it's on.
Welcome. Welcome. Okay. All right. Let's start.
So that already, that's just clearly not iOS.
And also, there's a pretty fat bezel on the bottom, which there's certainly not.
Yeah, the chin is there.
But I mean, if you look for like here up, it's not bad. It doesn't go quite out to the edges the same way, but still fairly convincing. The notch looks pretty much identical.
And so there actually is a camera in the notch.
Yeah.
Okay.
We got something here. Oh, look at that. Wait, hold on.
This is really close. So the keyboard is clearly the Android keyboard.
Yeah.
It's definitely not an iOS keyboard. This is a skin, but
it's pretty good though.
It's really convincing. It's weird to see like all these iOS apps and then just the Play Music store. Like,
and then Play Store up here.
Yeah, like what's weird is how some of these apps are like cut out, like
scaled. Yeah.
The Twitter app, like that was really sluggish.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Okay.
Some of these are not great.
Okay, let me try this. Oh, that's a
really you couldn't have waited until I was ready for that picture.
It's fine.
Oh my god.
Okay, hold on. So we have one camera and two. Oh, we only have two cameras. We do not have a wide. So 1, 2. This is definitely just a single camera that they are just punching in very slightly.
So if we look at the back, two of those cameras are clearly identical components.
What it looks like is this is the real camera. These two don't do anything. So I don't know if you can see, but I'm covering both cameras with my finger right now. And going between 1 and 2x, it's clearly just using the single lens. Sorry, I'm trying to do a portrait mode, but it says move farther away, so I'm gonna move way farther away. Continue.
Still too far. No.
I think this mode just always says move farther away. How about slow-mo? What kind of slow-mo do we have?
All right, I got a slow-mo we can do. Ready?
Yeah.
I definitely just spit everywhere.
I don't think that was actually recording in slow motion, but let's see. That's not slow. That's a maybe 60p, maybe? I can't even tell. So an iPhone 11 camera you are not getting here. So wait, let's try to do front facing. Oh, all right. Wait, we can do 2x. Here's a telephoto. Okay, ready? Oh, this is just bad. It's literally just trying to stitch a couple of our stills together.
Oh, it's super blurry.
It is a decent iOS. Oh, we have Air Space Play. What happens when I press that? Nothing. Got it. Okay, how about I turn on the flashlight? Oh,
all right,
that works.
That works.
At the same time, every day to sleep and wake up is the key to the healthy sleep. Bed function can help. Get up, answer some simple questions to set up the repeating alarm clock, and in the bed, time to receive alerts.
How hard is it, and how expensive is it to hire a proper translator for this? Like,
actually, kind of expensive.
Like, just have the real phone here with someone who speaks English. And
Matt, can you just check your privilege for 1 second? Wallet. What is the wallet? Oh, it's just Google Pay.
It's just Google Pay.
Okay. Messages? Oh, that actually looks pretty legitimate.
Besides the keyboard, yeah.
Sign into your iPhone. Oh, Apple ID. Oh, ooh. I'm not sure I want to sign into my Apple ID right now. That seems a little sketchy.
You're gonna get hacked.
Oh, okay. I would like to add Face ID.
You go through this trouble to replicate this software and still at 10%. You
Oh,
look
20. I'm 20. 30. I'm
Face
live
ID.
streaming my face to the manufacturer right now.
Yes.
So now,
If we
I
lock
lock
that,
the phone, it should work. Okay, so, swipe up to unlock, enter passcode. Okay, wait, so cancel.
it goes through the motions of doing things, but it doesn't actually work.
What else do we have in the settings? I just like how it's asking me to give my Apple.
Like what happens when you go to Siri?
Voice control. Oh, that's like old school before Siri.
Yeah.
Play song. Oh, it doesn't do anything. Also doesn't do anything.
No, it's actually it's literally just a JPEG.
It's just.
It's just a picture of the interface.
So software update, iOS 13.1.
Props for being updated.
You know, we're fully up to date, no worries there, even though I'm not even on the internet. Okay, so now we finally see a little bit more information. 13.1, obviously a lie, but it's Android X20 Pro. What's impressive is everything else here is perfectly, actually like pretty much exactly duplicated from a real iPhone. We also have Wi-Fi. Apparently network is usable, carrier. We have a bunch of other stuff.
Is this floating around because Android doesn't know how to handle just a swipe gesture?
Maybe, but also I think a lot of people actually leave this on their iPhones.
Really?
Yeah, I think so. So this actually, I mean, this looks like Safari. Mostly, okay, well.
It's sluggish.
Oh, this is unfortunate. We recently fixed a security issue that could have compromised your account. On Twitter? That I've never logged into? Okay.
It's a bunch of fans on a...
It's not the worst thing I've ever sounded, but it's definitely not good.
Definitely not good. I think the real test now. Does any of this lightning stuff work? I'll play a song here.
What are
Let
you
me know.
playing?
Playing a little Kendrick.
It's working.
So you're hearing audio through the lightning jack.
Horrible.
Is it?
It sounds like I'm in it's like a tin cup.
Like when I do this, I definitely hear like the headphones rattling inside my ears. It's very uncomfortable. It obviously doesn't have an Apple logo, but the feel is pretty similar. Everything is in the right spot, and the iOS skin on Android is what I would consider to be passable. If I handed this to my mom, she would probably not recognize that this is a fake
Especially if you had a case on that.
even without the case. No, I actually think that the exterior, like the fit and the finish and everything, actually is pretty impressive.
I think just missing the logo is the dead giveaway.
I'm impressed with how good this feels for $160. I would say it's 85% as good as an iPhone. There are very small differences that I can tell as far as the actual feel in the hand.
Let me ask you though, what's your definition of 85%? Because like, are you saying just from build quality and looks?
So it feels a little sharp on the edges. So if you feel that compared to say this phone, right? So there's like no real edge here. So like it feels a little bit, like it's obviously not quite there. The camera bump feels a little bit cheap. Like it's clearly just a little bit of plastic that could like peel up, whereas it's glass on the iPhone.
Right. I think this whole thing is a sticker.
But that being said, do I recommend buying this? No.
No, it's
of course not.
So like with the AirPods, it's clearly a fake.
Yeah.
You know, whatever. But they were passable. They were decent for $20. This here is not even a decent phone, as you see it spazzing out right now, just in your hand. I just don't know who this is for. Like, are they trying to counterfeit with this?
Yeah.
It's not like, because you're not getting a phone that is actually passable for an iPhone.
Yeah, you're gonna buy this from some dude in his, like he's gonna pull it out of his trunk.
Yeah.
He'd be like, hey, you want an iPhone for $300? Like, yeah, of course. I love a good deal. And why wouldn't you trust the sketchy dude selling iPhones out of the back of his trunk? That is the real stereotype right now.
That's how I started my channel.
You know what? I think it's a great way to end it. Thank you very much for watching this episode of This Is. Please don't buy this phone, but what you should do is subscribe to the channel because we have to justify buying more of these stupid things on Wish.
Don't worry, I still have Austin's credit card.